Okay, welcome guys. Today is Thursday. It is April 17th. We are here for a Yoga Express, which means we're just going to spend about the next 45 minutes together or so, letting go of stress in the body and stress in the mind. So let's focus on those two things. We're going to start with some relaxation. So let's go down on our backs. Get nice and comfy. Let your arms rest at your sides. Palms open face to the sky. And then close our eyes and breathe deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and ribcage on the inhale. Exhale out through the nose and feel that same area of your body contract and empty. Focused on feeling that breath moving in and out. Bring some awareness to your face. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Breathe into your neck. Breathe from your shoulders all the way down your arms and out through your fingers. Breathe into your hips. And let your breath travel down your legs and out through your toes. And then let's guide our breath into our spine. Breathe from the top of our head all the way out through the tip of our tailbone. And let your breath weave itself in between each segment of your spine. Now let's inhale the arms skyward. Exhale behind us and reach out through your fingers. And then I want you to press out through the heels of your feet. Spread your fingers out as wide as you can. Spread your toes out as wide as you can. And then scrunch up your fingers and your toes. Spread them out really wide. Scrunch super tight. Spread really wide. And then just let it all release. Now let's inhale both arms back to the sky. And exhale, they return to our side. Once there, we're going to turn our head to the right. Bring it back to center, and let's turn to the left. And back to center. Again, turning the head to the right. Back to center, and then turn to our left. Back to center. From there, let's pull left knee in as close to the chest as we can. And let's flex and point. Roll the ankle around slowly. And reverse. And then just rest your foot. And try to circle the knee around gently. And reverse. And then just hug it in close. Send that leg out, we'll switch. Right knee into the chest. Start with that flex point. And then the ankle roll around. And reverse. And then rest the foot and let's circle the knee. And reverse. And then just keep the knee tucked in nice and close. From there, let's bring the opposite knee to the chest. Give yourself a nice tight hug. And let's do a few rocks from side to side. And then some nice, easy knee circles round and round. And then we'll reverse. And then just let the knees stay tucked in nice and close to the body. From there, separate your knees while your big toes remain touched and just aim one knee out over each shoulder. And then bring the knees back together and let's rest our feet on the mat. Toes and heels out slightly, feet about hips distance apart, arms at our sides. Tighten the belly and slowly begin to lift your hips from the mat. Just going to hang out in shoulder bridge. Feel the activation in the gluteals, the abdominals, no pressure in the knees or the neck. And then as slowly as you can, come back down. Try again, tighten the belly as we're peeling up. And then we'll slowly melt back down. Let's try that once more, tightening the belly as we're slowly coming up. And then let's melt back down. Once you make it back down, feel your spine rest against the mat. And then we'll pull the knees back in towards our chest. Do a few more side to side rocks. A few more knee circles around. And reverse. And then keep those knees tucked in. On the exhale, we're going to roll up. And once we've made it upright, let's come into our easy cross-legged position. Let your palms open face to the sky. Feel your shoulders pulling away from your ears and your spine lengthening. And then just let your chin fall to your chest. Lift the head tip back to open the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift tip back, open throat. Again, exhale, chin to chest. And then roll left ear to left shoulder. Drop the chin, we roll right. Drop the chin and roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. Once more, drop the chin and roll left. Drop the chin and roll right. And then just let your chin rest on your chest. Bring the head back to neutral. Let your hands press together at your heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale back down. Inhale to the sky. And exhale back down. Once more, inhale to the sky. And exhale back down. Now let's inhale, open the arms and the heart. Exhale, round forward. Inhale wide. Exhale, round. Inhale wide. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale wide. Reach up. And then exhale, hands to our heart. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, we return to seated mountain pose. Take another nice deep breath while we're here. Exhale as we soften. And then let's transition to hands and knees. So once we've made it to hands and knees, want to keep shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Spread those fingers out nice and wide. Turn your hands in slightly. Press through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. Now sink your navel as you lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then exhale, round for your cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And then come back to neutral spine. Extend the right leg behind you, push out through the heel. Add the left arm forward, turning palm to the sky. Now bring the right elbow, or the left elbow into the right knee and then extend. Let's exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Once more, exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Come back to all fours. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart, cow. And exhale for cat. And then back to neutral. This time, push through the left heel. Add the right arm forward, palm to the sky. Left knee, right elbow. And extend. exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Once more, exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Return to all fours. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart cow. And then exhale again, round for cat. Return to neutral. Big toes close, knees apart. We're going to push our tailbone back towards our heels. Now let your chest drop through your knees, forehead on the mat. Turn your palms open to the sky. Keep stretching through your fingertips and reaching through your tailbone. And then let's come back to foundational hands. From there we tuck our toes and we're going to send tailbone towards the sky. Allow your head to dangle freely through your arms. Feel your ribs pull closer to your thighs and the backs of your shoulder blades reaching towards your gluteals. A few walks of the dog, warming the feet, the calves, up into the hamstrings. And then press the heels down. Try nodding your head yes a few times. Let it shake no. And then just hang out. And we'll transition to plank. From plank, we push back up into down dog. Try again. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Now we inhale to plank. We're going to exhale, modify to your knees. And then from there, lower down, elbows open, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Press through tops of the feet, hip bone. Lengthen the spine before you rise into cobra. Let's exhale, down, elbows wide. They tuck in and we inhale, lengthen into our cobra. One more time, exhale, going down. And then inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. From there, push back into extended child's pose. Again, reaching fingertips towards front end of mat, palms facing up, forehead to the mat. Return to foundational hands, tuck the toes, and you're back up into down dog. Walking the dog a few more times. Pressing both heels down, and then inhale to plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. From there, we're going to step the right foot between the hands. Knee over ankle, left leg nice and long and straight. There's runner's lunge. Good, now sink the left knee to the mat. Press to the top of your left foot. Let's reach to the sky and move into crescent moon. Exhale, let's fold forward, hands return to the mat. Step the right foot back so we end up on all fours. Touch the big toes, separate the knees, let's push back. Extended child's pose, palms to the sky. Return to foundational hands, tuck the toes under, lift the tailbone, and we're right back up into downward facing dog. A few more walks of our dog. Pressing the heels down. Left foot steps through the hands, runner's lunge. Check that left knee's over ankle, back leg long and straight. Good, now sink to the right knee. Press through the top of the right foot. Reach to the sky. Crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward. From there, bring the left knee back. Return to all fours. Big toes touch, knees apart, push back with your tailbone. Drop that forehead to the mat, chest between the knees, palms to the sky. Come back to foundational hands. We'll tuck our toes, lift our tailbone, and return to downward facing dog. From there, I want you to walk your hands closer to your toes. So you let your ribs rest on your thighs. And just allow your upper body to relax. From there, let's inhale and slowly rise to standing. Once you're up, stretch high to the sky and exhale to your heart. Again, extend and exhale to the heart. Let's extend and exhale to the heart. Now let your arms extend and find standing mountain pose. From standing mountain pose, we're just going to take a step forward so we end up at the front edge of our mat. Toes close, heels apart. Let's inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Now step back, right foot, left foot into plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Now let's step the right foot through the hands and stay in runner's lunge. Once we've established that, push your left heel down. Turn your left toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel. And let's lift up our body. So we want to keep our hip bones facing forward, our shoulders square. And then we can add the arms to create warrior one. Now let your arms go wide. We'll stay nice and tall in the waist. Hinge forward so we bring our ribs close to our front thigh. And then from there, see if you can lift to the ball of your left foot. Bring your left hand to the mat. Take a big inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to revolve into that twisting lunge. Good job. Exhale, bring the right hand down inside the left foot. And let's proceed to walk ourselves around into a wide straddle facing the edge of our mat. Hands directly under shoulders, big inhale to look out. We're going to exhale, let the elbows bend, let your upper body dangle freely, bend your knees as much as you need to. And then from there, go ahead and press down through the palms, pushing the arms straighter and straighter. Inhale, look out with your flat back. Now let's exhale and try opening the arms for straddle airplane. And then we can inhale and slowly rise back to standing. Once we're upright, palms open, face to the sky, we've got our 5-pointed star. Let's inhale, reach high. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale, rise again. Exhale, let's fold, and inhale, rise. Once more, exhale, fold, and inhale, rise. And then let's come back to 5-pointed star. From there, we let the arms lower behind us and just hook together. Once you've got your hands hooked together, think about pulling your hands down, which creates a stretch across the front of your shoulders and your chest. And then just tip your head back slightly to open that throat. And then as we inhale, come back to neutral spine. Let your hands release, and we're back into 5-pointed star. Now we're going to turn our right toes to the front edge of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch, keeping our hips and our chest facing the wide edge. Start to bend the right knee. Find that warrior two where you feel like you're balanced equally into both feet. And then let's lift left arm alongside the right ear, or the left ear. And then we're going to stretch that right arm a little farther forward as we lift the right. Let's lower the left. Push your right palm to the sky for reverse warrior. And then let's come back to warrior two. Now pull the right leg straight again. And we're back to where we started. From there, we start to pull the left hip left. We're going to start reaching that right arm farther and farther away from that left hip. Once we can't go any farther, you get to lower the right arm and lift the left. Feel like your left hand is being pulled towards the sky. Your left hip is pressing slightly towards the front edge of your mat, and the left shoulder is rolling back a little bit. And let's breathe into all that space. One more inhale. As we exhale, let's start bending our right knee. So the knee comes out over the ankle. Right hand could go to the mat or right forearm to our thigh. And there's our extended angle pose. And then as we exhale, begin to revolve upper body. So we're going to make our way back into runner's lunge. We're going to send our right foot back into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise for cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, and we're back up into down dog. Let's inhale again to that plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Keeping toes close and heels apart. We'll inhale and roll up. Reach high and touch the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. And then refined mountain pose. Let's inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Now we'll step left foot back into runner's lunge. Once there, push the left heel down, turn the left toes out. Align right heel with back of left heel as we lift upper body. Keeping hip bones facing forward, shoulders square. We'll add arms for warrior one. Now let the arms open wide, neutralize the spine, and let's hinge forward. Bringing ribs close to our front thigh for our airplane, lifting to the ball of our left foot. Let's bring the hands to the mat. Go ahead and step the right foot back into plank. Exhale, let's lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise for cobra. Exhale, back up into down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Now let's step the left foot through the hands, keeping our runner's lunge. And push the right heel down, turn the right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel, and we lift upper body. Keeping hip bones forward, shoulders square. Come back into warrior one. And let the arms open, nice neutral spine. Let's hinge forward. So again, we're in our warrior airplane. And then try lifting to the ball of your right foot, so you're in airplane lunge. We're going to bring the right hand to the mat. Take a big inhale, and on the exhale, revolve at the waist for twisting lunge. Now exhale the left hand down inside the left foot, and let's proceed to walk ourselves around into wide straddle, facing the edge of our mat. We've got toes in, heels out, hands under shoulders. Big inhale to look out. And then exhale. Again, see if you can just let your upper body let go. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And then from there, let's press through the palms, push the arms straight. Inhale, flat back, look out. And then exhale, we open the arms for our airplane straddle. And then from there, we can inhale and slowly rise, bringing us into 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale back up. Exhale as we fold. Inhale, rise. Let's try once more. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. And then make your way back into 5-pointed star. Now let's rotate palms to face forward and let your hands come together in front of your body and clasp your hands. And then push your palms away from your body and let's push them towards the sky. While they're pushing to the sky, pull your shoulders from your ears. Feel yourself getting taller and taller out of your waist. And then let's reopen into 5-pointed star. Now we're ready to turn left toes to the front edge of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch, keeping the front of our body and our hip bones facing the edge. Bend that left knee. So we're looking out past our left hand. Let the right arm rise alongside your right ear. Reach that left arm a little farther forward. Now lift the left and lower your right. Push that left palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. And then make your way back into warrior two. And we'll pull left leg straight without locking. So once we're back to our start position, begin to pull that right hip right and start to reach that left arm away from your right hip. Go as far as you can. Once we can't go any farther, left hand goes low and right hand goes high. So that right hand is being pulled to the sky. Right hip is pressing towards the front edge of that mat, and the right shoulder is rolling slightly back. And we'll take one more inhale. On our exhale, start to bend the left knee. Resting your forearm on your thigh or your left hand to the mat. Extended angle pose. And then let's exhale, revolve upper body. Return to runner's lunge. Sending left foot back into plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to our plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Let's inhale to roll up. Reach and touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. And then we'll find our way back into mountain pose. Inhale again, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to look out. And exhale, sinks down. Right foot back, left foot back. Holding on to plank. Now see if you can position right shoulder over right wrist so we can open for side plank. And then come back around into full plank. And try left shoulder over left wrist for side plank. And then back around into full plank. And press back up into down dog. A few more walks of our dog while we're here. Press the heels down. And then let's come down to all fours. Once on all fours, sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart cow. And then exhale round for cat. We're back to neutral spine. Let's push through the heel of the right foot. Add the left arm forward, palm to the sky. And then see if you can lift your left foot so it's not helping us balance. And then we'll bring the left hand and foot back down. And from there, let's step that right foot forward between the hands. Once there, we're going to again press through the top of our left foot. Reach high and touch the sky for crescent moon. And then let's exhale and fold forward. Bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. See if you can pull the top of your left thigh towards the mat. And then while you're doing that, try to sink upper body a little bit closer to the mat. You want to keep the right knee over the ankle so we're not pushing it out past our toes. We should feel a good stretch in the back of our right thigh and then the front of our left thigh. And then from there, let's walk the hands back in. Let's return to all fours. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart cow. Exhale, round it for cat. And then back to neutral. Now push out through the left heel. Add the right arm forward, palm to the sky. See if you can lift your right foot so it's not helping you balance. And then right foot, right hand comes back down. Left foot steps through the hands. Press to the top of the right foot. Let's reach high, touch the sky. Crescent moon. And then as we exhale, we'll fold forward. Let's bring both hands to the inside of that left foot. See if you can pull the top of your right thigh closer to the mat and sink the upper body closer as well. Checking the left knee so it's not pushing out past our toes, but we're feeling a really deep stretch in the back of our left thigh and the front of our right thigh. And then from there, let's walk the hands in. And let's return to all fours. One more time, we're going to sink that navel, lift that tailbone, lift that head, open the heart cow. And then exhale, round for cat. And then we're back to our neutral spine. Big toes together, knees apart. Let's push back with that tailbone. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead to the mat. Open your palms to the sky. And then take the left arm and thread it through the right armpit. Sink your shoulder on the mat. We'll bring that arm out and we'll switch. Passing right arm through left armpit. And then let's bring that arm back out. And then bring your hands closer to your shoulders as you lift away from the mat. Come around and have a seat. Let's stretch your legs out straight to start. Hands on either side of those hips. So I want you to really press down into your palms, push out through your feet. Feel like you're trying to press yourself right off the mat. And then we'll soften a bit, let our fingers walk forward, push back through the tailbone, and think about just melting your body down. And then from there, let's slowly rise up. Once we're up, we're going to take the right ankle and place it on our left thigh. So when you look at our legs, we see the number 4. And you're going to press on that inner right thigh with your hand until you feel some resistance in your hip. And then we can ease up a bit. We're going to keep the right knee bent, but let's place that foot on the mat. Try to bring your heel in close to your body, keeping our sit bones on the mat. First, just hug yourself in. And then let's release, and we're going to take the right hand, place it behind us close to our tailbone, and then see if you can get that upper left arm to the outside of your right thigh. Going to inhale a little taller. Exhale, rotate at the waist so we can look farther over our right shoulder. And then let's inhale left arm high. Exhale, let it float down. We'll stretch that right leg out straight. Again, press down through your palms, push out through your feet. Sit really tall, like you're trying to press yourself off the mat. And exhale as we soften, and again we'll fold forward. And we'll slowly come up. This time let's place left ankle on right thigh. So first we form the number 4, and then we're going to use that left hand to push gently on that left inner thigh until we feel some resistance in our hip. And let's exhale and release, keeping the knee bent. Foot goes on the floor. We're going to try to bring our foot as close to our body as we can. And again, we'll just start with a hug. Exhale, release, and now we'll place left hand close to our tailbone. See if you can get that right upper arm to the outside of that left thigh. And inhale a little taller. Exhale, rotate at the waist to look farther over our left shoulder. And then we'll inhale, right arm up. Exhale, let it float down. Let's re-extend. Again, hands on either side of our hips, press down through your palms, pushing out through the feet so we're sitting really tall. And then exhale as we soften, and let the fingers walk forward, pushing back through our tailbone. And we'll slowly come back up. Now let's take our legs a little wider. Push out through the heels of your feet. Hands stay between the legs. And we're going to pull forward. So I want to think about pulling out to the top of your head so the spine stays long and open. And the belly button is the thing we're aiming to get to the mat, not the head. And let's inhale, come back up. Send your left hand towards your left ankle and your right hand high. And then we'll side stretch. And let's come back up, hands between the legs. Once again, we're going to pull forward. See if we can feel just a little bit more release. And then we come back up. And right hand reaches towards right ankle, left hand goes high. Side stretch. And then we'll come back up. Let that arm come down, and now let's bring our legs closer together. We'll bend both of our knees and let our hands come behind our thighs. So see about keeping your head held high, your shoulders down, your belly button tight. And when you feel ready, balance on your tailbone. And see if you can start extending your legs. Go where you can without rounding your back. Letting go with the arms. And now we're going to slowly open just the upper body. And then once the upper body is all the way down, let's stretch those legs straight up to the sky. Let your arms come right down alongside your body. Let's keep the right leg extended, but bend the left knee with your foot on the mat. Tighten the belly and let's slowly peel off the mat, bringing us into a one-legged bridge. And then slowly press the spine back to the mat. Re-extend the left leg towards the sky. And then we keep the left leg extended, but bend the right knee foot on the mat. Again, let's tighten that belly and slowly peel off the mat into that one-legged bridge. And then bring the spine back down. Once it's completely down, re-extend the right leg. And then let's bend the knees so we can hug them close to our body. Do a few rocks from side to side. And then a nice knee circle around, massaging low back. And reverse. And then just come back to neutral center. And let your feet rest down with your knees bent. And we'll open our arms wide to the side. We're going to let our knees drop to the left as far as they'll go without lifting that right shoulder. And then once there, if you want to, try extending your legs and then using that left hand to push on the outside of your right thigh. Let's reopen the arm, bend the knees, come back to neutral. And then do the same thing as the knees drop off to the right. Taking them as far as they'll go without lifting that left shoulder. And then if you want to extend the legs straight, And use your right hand to push on the outside of your left thigh. And then we can reopen that right arm, we bend the knees, and we turn them back to that neutral place. Once they've come back to that neutral place, we can bring the arms in closer to the body with our palms facing up. And let's slide one leg out at a time. And once our legs are extended, we're simply going to stretch the arms from shoulders to fingertips. Just tighten the muscles in the arms only. And then let your arms go completely soft. Let's do the same with our legs. Tighten the muscles in just the legs. Let them release. And now do the same thing by pulling down on the back side of your belly button. Feel like you're pressing your belly button against your spine, but you're not holding your breath. And you're not feeling tension in any other part of the body. And then let your belly go soft. And feel your breath freely flowing through every part of your body. Let it linger in any places that remain tense or tight, or areas of the body that hold tension on a daily basis. Let's send away all of our anxious thoughts. Let's rise, resist, persist, and repeat. Spreading random acts of kindness to all sentient beings. Okay, thank you for joining us today. Namaste. Don't forget to hydrate. We want to keep muscles nice and juicy and functioning and flexible. Same goes for our brain cells, functioning, juicy, and flexible. And I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.